This is an ice ball, basically a ball release assembly. I brought it out today because I had a bulb that went bad. I was going to switch the bulb out, but I was taking a look at something down here on the ball release solenoid. After a while, I've got an old ball release solenoid and a new ball release solenoid. You have brass brackets down here that actually guide this solenoid as it fires, and over time there is a lip. I'm not sure if you can catch it enough in the light, but there's a lip on the bottom of that one, of the brand new one, on both sides, and that helps keep the solenoid vertical. If you can see it, there's an actual gap between where it would hit on the table. A new one will actually hold itself up and elevate itself, but an old one, it'll wear out those lower brackets, so whenever it fires out and comes out, see how this one touches the table? The other one does not. It's still elevated. So you can see that one right there is touching. This one is elevated. Well, the issue comes to after using the solenoid for so long, once that drops and it hits the metal over here in your ball release assembly, that causes a bunch of shorts, starts to blow fuses down on your main power switch and everything. So I want to try and find a way to combat this and just maybe get more use out of my solenoids. So what I've opted to do is I got a piece of vinyl strip. I have GSX pin setters. These are vinyl strips for my elevator. I'm going to go ahead and hacksaw this down to about 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches square and just see if I can install it to elevate that for two reasons. One, it won't short out because there's plastic down there as an insulator. And two, it should hold it high enough that even though my brass brackets may wear out, it would still keep it elevated to where it would still provide service. So I'd almost recommend as well, whenever you install a new one, to go ahead and put a piece of insulation under there if it would hold it up, if this works. This is just a test run on our system. See if we can. Alright, first things first, because it takes a while for this weld wood that I'm going to use, contact cement. I'm going to go ahead and put my little bit down there so it'll start pre-drying while I hacksaw my strip off. And now I need like 1.5 inches length. I already pre-measured it as to what I guess it should be, at least to go out far enough to where it'll go all the way back up against the solenoid housing and come out far enough that it goes past the actual the furthest point that this solenoid expands. And it comes down to be about 1.5 inches, as I said. So this strip is about 1.5 inches, so I'm just going to go 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches square. I already got a hacksaw to cut it down. Clean some extra burrs off of that. Should fit. Let me check something else. About 1.25 inches. Let me look at this spot. I'm going to go all the way up in between these. So I'm just judging how far my brackets are apart here because I want to go as far up in as I can. So I'll go ahead and trim this off, maybe about there. ahead and put my weldwood on it, get it drying. Like I said, this is just to see if this works. Shouldn't impede the operation of the equipment. Now the task of getting it in there. I know that second piece I stuck on is not dry yet, so I'm going to lift it up and blow some air under it. See if I can get it to dry quicker myself. Alright, so that should secure it. Now it won't drop any lower than the vinyl stripping that I have there, so it should insulate it. Shouldn't go down and actually cause any more shorts. And I'm going to go reinstall it back into the system and try it out. Should work. And I'll give you any updates if I have issues on it.